Don't kill me. I didn't think Logan was a masterpiece. I may have been the last person on YouTube with a movie review channel who hadn't seen Logan. I didn't see Logan in the theaters, I didn't see Logan right when it came out on Blu-ray, but I did see it about a week ago. Up until then, I had heard nothing but positive things about this movie. I heard that it was the best superhero movie since The Dark Knight. So I came into it with a lot of high expectations. Were those expectations met? I thought the movie was good, but not as good as everyone else was saying, I think. On paper, it was really, really well done. It was shot really well. It was written really well. The characterization was very good. The editing was really good. And the cast was very, very good. On paper, according to all of these things, this was a very, very good movie. And I will agree. This is one of those superhero movies that is just, in general, the entire standard of quality is a lot higher and it is a lot more serious. The hard thing for me is that for some reason, I just wasn't feeling it for most of it, honestly. I recognized all these good things about it, but for some reason, the film as a whole didn't come together to me very well. And I really don't know why. It could have been that I was going in with too high of expectations, which is entirely possible. This movie was built up to me a lot. I love The Dark Knight. It's one of my favorite movies, and with how it was being built up to me as the best superhero movie since The Dark Knight, I really had really high expectations for it. It also could have been the mood that I was in. I don't remember having a particularly bad day before that movie. Actually, I had a pretty good day. So maybe not the mood, but it could have been. And also, after the movie, my dad pointed out something to me that really made a lot of sense, and maybe that's why I didn't enjoy the movie quite as much. It had almost no levity. It was all very, very serious and kind of depressing, which I think some movies can get away with that. The Dark Knight has almost no levity in it either. But the character of Batman is something that I enjoy much better, and also The Dark Knight had a very, very iconic villain that was done very, very well in Heath Ledger. So I think to me, the lack of levity in The Dark Knight works a lot more because I love that character and that villain was played so well. While in Logan, the character of Wolverine is interesting to me, but not as interesting as Batman, and there was no standout villain in this movie. The villain was okay and the villain worked, but he was not standout whatsoever. And I will say, this movie did a lot of things right. It was very well acted, it was very well written. The more I'm talking about this movie out loud, the more I'm realizing that it is very, very well made and it is just very good. But for some reason, when I watched it, it didn't come together that way in my mind very much, and I didn't enjoy the movie quite as much as I had hoped I would. If I ever watch it again, I will enjoy it more because I know what I'm getting into and I know what I should be expecting. But I think maybe it was the lack of levity and the high expectations I had for this movie that kind of let me down with it to not make me think it was the masterpiece that most other people were praising it to be. Maybe a better example would be War for the Planet of the Apes, which I just reviewed last week. War for the Planet of the Apes is a very serious and emotional movie, but it also has really, really lifting moments of levity in it. Moments that are well timed, well executed, and just very well done. They remind you that not everything is as dark as it really is, and that there still can be moments of humor in it. Logan had nothing like that in it. Yeah, so basically now that I've talked about it and thought about it more, I'm seeing Logan as a much better film now. I don't know if I should spoil it. It is out of the theaters, so maybe at this point I'm gonna say spoiler alert. I'll give you a couple seconds to get out of the video. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I really like how Logan dies. I think that's a very, very gutsy move at the end of the movie. And I also think never showing the Haven, whatever, Genesis, whatever the crap that place is supposed to be. I really do like how they never showed that, so there is a sense of mystery to the ending. And it did have a good climax and it was appropriate for the movie and everything was, once again, well executed. Anyway, do I think Logan was a masterpiece? No, but do I think it was very well done? Yes, I do. But as for now, I will still keep on thinking that the best superhero movie of the year so far has been Spider-Man Homecoming. Well, that's about it for this week. If you like this video, I would encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe. And also check out more of my videos if you want to hear my thoughts about other movies. Until next time, have a great week. See ya.